Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Troy Redman, and welcome back to another episode of Road to the Show. So, if you're tuning in for the first time, Road to the Show is going to be a series that updates you and shows my progress from 2 weeks out, so last Saturday, to game day, to showtime, okay? So I'm going to go through, like today is 1.5 weeks out. So I'll give you an update today, tell you how I feel, go over a little bit of training, posing, then on Saturday, I'm going to update you again because that's going to be 1 week out. And then I'm going to give you little updates probably every other day throughout peak week so you guys can see the process, see what all goes into preparing for a bodybuilding competition. All right, so before we move on to the training video, if you guys are new to the channel or if you watched the last video and you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you hit like, you freaking comment, and let me know if you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about in the later videos. And spread the word, because the more the merrier.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up!
All right, so just got done training and whoo, felt like a damn no pump zone. So what that tells me is I got to throw in a cheat meal. I got to listen to my body. I got to throw in a refeed. So this evening, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a burger and freaking a bunch of sweet potato fries, and that should do the trick. Because the reason we want to throw in these refeeds and stuff like that, if you notice you're not getting a pump or your pumps aren't lasting, then that means your muscles, they're like little dry freaking sponges. And if you're really worried about your weight and stuff like that, then that's where it comes, it's a huge issue, and it really comes into play where we really want to keep the carbs down. But my weight's good. I'm already under my weight cap. My weight cap is 190. I weigh 189 and I still have a week to go. So I estimate I'll probably be like 184, 183 at weigh-ins. And throwing in this cheat meal will definitely help me kind of put some life back into my workouts. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some of the fats for today because, I normally eat, I have 105 fats allocated. So I'm just going to cut that down so it cuts the calories down and then have that refeed at the very end of the day and still keep myself in a caloric deficit because that's the most important thing is your deficit. The carbs and everything that's responsible for, your water retention, staying in ketosis. But if you have higher carbs for one day and then you go back to your low carbs and you're training hard, then guess what? Your glycogen store is going to be empty again and you're going to be back in ketosis. Okay, so for the recap of my training, other than the whole horrible pump situation and my posing, okay? So training, I did feel pretty good. Strength is definitely freaking out the window because I can only hit 315 over 10 times on bench, and I can definitely do 225 30 times, but I was barely able to do 315 8 or whatever, and then freaking 225 only 15 afterwards. So yeah, the strength's definitely down, but I do look good, and that's all that matters. My legs are freaking inflamed from yesterday because yesterday I had quads, so my quads have a little bit less detail, my legs have a little bit less detail, but that's to be expected. They're inflamed. They're freaking swollen. So whatever. That's why we don't train legs in peak week. My last leg day is going to be Sunday. So diet-wise, the only thing that I'm changing is I'm adding that refeed today. And starting 1 week out, so Saturday, cardio's getting cut. And I'm adding more water, okay? So I'm adding water because it's going to be the start of the water load, okay? So I'm just starting at 1.5 gallons, and then in peak week, I'm going to increase it to up to 2 gallons. But I'm starting 1.5 gallons of water on Saturday. Right now, I'm only doing 1 gallon, and cardio is getting cut from 2 30-minute sessions to 1 30-minute session. It's just going to be a light walk in the morning. I'm going to walk my dogs. All right, that's going to wrap up another episode of Road to the Show. We are 1.5 weeks out, and I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey and continue to, watch my videos and everything and see what it takes. See what peak week entails. See the different changes that a bodybuilder has to go through or has to apply to his or her diet to peak for a show or to come into a show looking the best they possibly can. And if you like this video, please drop me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I drop the videos. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments or use that right there. That's my Instagram handle. It's at Reds_training. And you can ask me any questions you want and I'll try to answer them as soon as I possibly can. And most of the time I answer them in the same day. People are like, oh, that was pretty quick. And I'm like, yeah, I got you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.